Hey everyone. So if you're an IB student, I get it. Your mind is probably buzzing with university, job applications, the future. The pressure is real. But what if you could use your next break to actually get ahead of the game? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today.
So let me ask you a question as you're looking at that next break on the calendar. What's your plan for the holidays? Really think about it.
Look, you're probably thinking about finally catching up on some sleep, and you totally should. But that downtime, it could also be your secret weapon. I'm talking about a real opportunity to build skills that will give you a serious edge when it comes to those university applications and everything that comes after.
Today, we're essentially building a toolkit. We're going to walk through seven digital skills that are absolutely essential. These are the things that will make you feel more confident, more prepared, and honestly, way more impressive to admissions officers and future employers.
Okay, let's dive right in. Part 1 is all about the basics, the tools for productivity and creation. You can think of these as the absolute must-haves for getting stuff done and doing great work, not just in the IB, but at university and beyond.
Being successful at the next level really boils down to two things: thinking clearly and communicating your ideas in a powerful way. That means you've got to master tools for organizing your thoughts. Think of Google Workspace and Notion as your digital brain. And on the flip side, you need tools like Canva to make those ideas look amazing. When you can do both, that's when your work really starts to stand out.
Okay, so once you're comfortable with the creation side of things, it is time to level up. Part 2 is all about analysis and communication. This is where you really shift from just, completing your assignments to showing the kind of critical thinking that gets you noticed.
Now, I really want you to tune in for this next one because it's a giant Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets. The source material for this calls it, and I'm quoting here, one of the most valuable skills across all fields. And trust me, they are not exaggerating one bit.
Now, you don't need to become some kind of spreadsheet wizard overnight. Seriously, just focus on these high-impact functions. Learn a few key formulas that'll do the heavy lifting for you. Practice building clean, clear graphs that actually tell a story. And get comfortable with conditional formatting to make the important stuff just pop off the page. Just those 3 things will put you so far ahead of the curve.
See, mastering spreadsheets isn't really about the software itself. It's about building something called data literacy. It's that core skill of being able to look at a chart or a bunch of numbers and actually get what it's trying to tell you. If you're heading into economics, psychology, or pretty much any of the sciences, this isn't just a nice to have, it's absolutely vital.
All right, next up, digital communication. The source material calls this a surprisingly rare skill, and it is so true. I mean, we all text, we all post online constantly, right? But knowing how to write a formal professional email or a clear, concise message for a group project, that's a whole different ballgame. It's a skill that makes you look polished and professional from the very first hello.
Okay, let's get to our final section, and it's a big one. Part 3 is all about crafting your digital identity. This is about how you present yourself to the world online and, just as important, how you keep yourself safe while you do it.
I know, building a portfolio sounds kind of intimidating, but it's actually way simpler than you think. First, just pick a platform. Notion or LinkedIn are great options. Second, and this is the best part, showcase the amazing work you are already doing in the IB. Put your IA topics in there, your CAS projects. And finally, add your own personal reflections on what you learned from it all. I'm telling you, universities love to see that kind of initiative.
Now, this next point is beyond crucial. Your digital identity matters a lot. It's the sum of everything you do online, and it creates an impression of you long before you ever walk into a room. This is about being intentional with what you share and, just as important, what you decide to protect. And protecting that identity comes down to a few simple, non-negotiable habits. Use a password manager so all your passwords can be strong and unique. Always enable two-factor authentication, 2FA. And just be smart about how much personal data you're putting out there. Think of these as the digital locks on your front door.
So after all this, what's the real payoff? What do you get out of it? It's the confidence that you can handle whatever university or your first job throws at you. It's the preparedness to step into any project and hit the ground running. And it's that competitive edge we talked about right at the start.
Look, every single day, your digital future is being written, one click, one post, one project at a time. So the only question left is, who's holding the pen? This holiday, you've got the chance to grab it with both hands and start writing your own success story. Go for it.